everyone, Kaylee here. So let me acknowledge the obvious. I have two different hairstyles going on either side of my head. And the reason for that is that today we're doing Serena's hairstyle from Gossip Girl, and I wanted to do her kind of everyday, voluminous, slightly waved hair. And I was looking through screenshots and I realized that her hair is never really completely the same. Like, it's got the same kind of general feel to it, but it's never totally the same. So I wanted to make a video that would teach you basically the techniques to do any of the kind of variations of her hairstyle that you like. These are the kind of the two extremes, if you will. This is the one that's like more curled and ladylike. It's got a little bit of obvious organization to it, if you will, because we've got the little curls and they all kind of start in the same area, blah blah blah. And then on this side we're a lot more like hippie, kind of haphazard looking, and it's a lot more beachy. We've got the little S-waves going on throughout the hair and that kind of thing. And I know that some people like it even straighter than this. If you want it even straighter than this, you just have to let the curls fall a little bit. You can even like pull on them a little bit to loosen them out. Use a lower heat setting on your curling iron. Use bigger sections of hair when you curl, and you can get it even straighter than this if you want. And I gave you guys bunches of tips. I know that everybody has different kinds of curling irons at home. I think I gave tips for all the different kinds of curling irons, so yay, everybody can use this tutorial. And yeah, I think that's it. So tell me in the comments, which one do you like better? Do you like the girly side or do you like the hippie side? I cannot decide. I think it honestly depends on the outfit I'm wearing. But anyway, I really do. I like this idea. I like the idea of giving you guys a lot of different options. I hope you guys like it too. And I will see you in my next tutorial, in which I'm doing the most requested updo of all time for Serena, and I'm really excited to finally be doing it. Okay, that's it. See you later. Mwah! Bye! Okay, I started out with some volumizing mousse in my hair to add some volume and hold, and then I have a heat protectant to protect my hair from all the hot tools. Now you can either use a curling iron or a waver, and if you have a curling iron without a clip or a tapered one, that's fine too. And you basically have three techniques you can use. You can just curl with the clip on a curling iron, like so, or you can wrap the hair around a curling iron, whether it has a clip or not, and whether it's tapered or not. Or you can use some kind of waver, which would be the third. And it looks like, the one I have looks like this, and you kind of figure eight around the two prongs. And I know that there's other ones where you kind of have a clip on it as well. You just figure eight around that and then hold it in place and let it go, and you get these really deep waves. So these are kind of the three different things you can do. We have the kind of defined curl when you use the clip. We have the really loose wave right there, and then obviously the tight waves for the waver. Now for option number one, the first thing we're going to do is split the hair in half. This is just going to help us to curl everything, but because we're only splitting it in half, it's going to help it to still be pretty rough. For the first layer, we're just going to wrap the hair around your barrel. So whether you have an iron with a clip on it or not, you're just going to go ahead and wrap it around. Little 1-inch sections of hair, and that's it so far. And then you're going to go ahead and let the top down. And for this one, you're actually going to use the clip if your curling iron has a clip. And while you do it, you're going to pull the hair up so that you can kind of get a little bit more volume on top. If your iron doesn't have a clip, then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of make sure that you position your iron really close to the roots so that you can still get that curl up at the top. Once you're done, shake it all out to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. And if you need any more volume or shape, just take really little sections and curl them. And that'll just add a little bit to the style. Then give it a good spray and shake it out again. And if you want it to be a little bit more matte, you can also add some surf product. This is FX styling products, and you just warm up about a dime-sized amount between your fingers. And then scrunch it through your hair. And that is going to help the hair to kind of stick a little bit so that it kind of becomes more voluminous, and it also kind of mattifies the hair a bit so it looks a little bit more surf-y. Another thing you can do is to back comb with your fingers, and because you have the stickiness of the products there, it's going to help the hair to kind of stick in a really messy and still voluminous way. Now if your iron doesn't have a clip, you're going to go ahead and do the surf product through your hair before you start curling it. But that's only if your iron doesn't have a clip on it. So for option number two, you're going to split your hair in half again. And this is the one with like deeper waves. And so you're going to use your waver on the bottom half, and obviously this one you do the figure eight. And if you have a deep or a traditional waver, then you can just, you know how to use it, just use it throughout the whole layer of hair. Or if you only have a curling iron, if you have a small barrel curling iron, you can still just wrap the hair around the curling iron and you'll still get these kind of deeper waves that way, just by wrapping it around without using the clip. Now, I actually had to use this little glove that came with the iron because I burnt myself, so I kind of recommend using the glove. It was a good idea. This one is by Conair. I'll leave the info in the down bar. I was actually really impressed with it, but I'll have a video coming up soon on it. Then for the top layer, what I did was I wrapped the hair around the waver, and it kind of created these cool oval waves or curls, and so it wasn't so tight of a wave. Now, if you don't have that option with your iron, I would say just use bigger sections of hair and then you'll still get a kind of looser wave on top. Then shake the hair out, and again you can back comb, and because that product is already there, it's going to help the hair to kind of stick a little bit. And that's it, you're done.